Hi guys! So I finally decided that I was going to make the YouTube channel. So here I am. Welcome to my first official YouTube video. My name is Ataveira and I'm a full-time one-line illustrator and educator. And yeah, hi. So if you're here, it's probably because you follow me on Instagram or you've seen my videos drawing on a chalkboard on TikTok, or you probably just looked for one-line art. And I am here because I have so many questions on a daily basis on my social media. I have lots of people that I would like to support into getting into the business of doing their art as their main job, that I felt the need to open up this channel and pour in here my whole soul and tell you all I know and help you in all the ways I can. So first of all, just a little bit about me. For those of you who don't know me, I was born in the Dominican Republic. I am currently based in Poland. I have a dog, 2 tiny kids, and a wonderful husband. And like I said before, I do this full time. I am a one-line top teacher on a platform called Skillshare. I have courses there in that platform. I teach also about having your own business and productivity as a one-line artist and being your own boss, as in having your small tiny business that does art, and in my case also education. So a little bit of my background: I drew my whole life, I doodled everywhere, but I never took my art seriously, right? So I went to school for linguistics and education, and I taught primary school for a bunch of years, like 10 years. And then when I got pregnant, I'm also a dancer, and I had to stop dancing because I was very pregnant, right? And so I decided that I wanted to have another outlet for my creativity, and I went back to drawing. After many years, I went back to drawing and stumbled upon this art style that is one-line art. And my husband was like, oh, these are so cool, you can sell them. My husband's an IT professional, okay? So, and I was already getting into social media and Facebook ads managing. So that's what I did as my day job before I went full-time on illustrating. And then my husband was like, oh, you should sell them. And I was like, well, we don't have any money to invest on me creating a business, right? He's like, well, you don't have to. So long story short, I ended up setting up my business and starting it in 2018, and without pretty much any investment. And that's what I want to talk about today. This video is actually called 10 reasons why you can build or have your own business, your own art business, and that's what we're going to talk about. So let's get right to it. Number 10, art is a global language. As kitschy as it sounds, as cheesy as it sounds, art is a global language. It's a visual language, and you don't need to speak any specific language to share your art with the whole world, which means that your audience is not local, it's global. So the potential for you to find clients and just sell your art is immense, it's incredible. Meaning that you don't need to speak a specific language. I have tons of clients that write to me on Instagram in Italian, for example. I don't speak Italian, but I do have a Google translator, and I close those deals and I make those commissions. So yeah, art is global. It's one of the best businesses to be in my opinion, because art is necessary. It's always going to be necessary. Next, number 9. You can make it with little to no equipment. Guys, I make one-line art. Literally, if I had to choose the most minimal equipment to do my art, I would have paper and a pen. So choose a form of art that doesn't require lots of equipment. Yes, art can be very expensive and it can be very fancy. You can have very nice gouache paints and very nice fine tip pens. Yeah, that comes afterwards. You can actually just start pouring your creativity into any form of just paper and pen and actually be able to sell those. It's possible. Okay, next. Number 8. Someone will like your art. Others will also hate it. Like I said, art is global, which means that you have, I don't know how many billion people in the world that can see your art. And some people will love it. Someone out there will love it and think your art is interesting in some way. Just the same way, some people will hate it. I'm pretty sure people hate my art. But I'm also very sure that some people love it. And that's what counts. Next, number 7. Social media is free. Social media is hard also, but it is free. And if you keep consistent, if you keep working, if you stay doing the most, as in if you commit yourself to being present at every moment in every single channel that's relevant to you and to your audience, then you will succeed. You don't have to pay for boosted posts or advertising to be able to become big, to be able to have following, to be able to have people that admire your work and will pay for it. So, yeah, free. Next, 6, all information is online. I would say that 80% of the knowledge I have now, not 80%, like 90%, 96% of all the knowledge I have, I found online. Everything is Googleable. Everything is in Google. You can type a question and find answers. You just have to have the curiosity and the persistence to find the answers that you need and learn what you need to learn. There are tutorials on pretty much anything and everything online. So if you don't know how to do something, the answer is online. If you're watching this video, you have access to internet, which means you have access to all the knowledge that you can sit down and put your brain to. Number 5, selling merchandise with your design is actually free. There's a ton of websites right now like Society6 and Redbubble that are websites that allow you to put your designs on merchandise for free. And people come, buy it, and you only pay for their service as a cut from that buy, as a cut from that sale. So there are tons of websites that allow you to sell your art without having to put money up front. So those days of having some sort of like stock are over. You can actually run a whole business without investing anything, just time. Next, number 4, printables are now a thing. When I started with a bunch of merchandise. I wasn't known. I probably had like 100 followers on Instagram, and I sold nothing for a whole year. Nothing. I sold 3 things, and those 3 things were bought by my families and my family members and my friends. So theoretically, I sold nothing. And I was like, I'm not going to waste my time just putting all these products and all these mock-ups. I mean, that's time, not money, thank God. But just saying, I decided I was going to sell printables. So I was going to give people the files I was drawing on my tablet, and I was going to just sell them. People were like, oh, aren't you afraid that people are going to steal it? People steal anyway, with or without your file. So I might as well make art accessible. So I sold printables for like a significant, like a low amount of money. And I'm still selling printables to this day. Printables are a thing. And a lot of people that don't have the money to invest on a fancy print, and they rather print it on their printer at home, will thank you for that. So yeah, printables. Number 3, time is the only currency you need to get started. Like I said, there are so many ways to run your business without an initial investment. All you need is to be willing to put in the time. It's a lot of time, y'all. Like, lots of time. You have to have time for preparing products on the places that you're selling. You need to have time to engage in social media on an everyday basis. You need to have time to engage with other artists that you look up to. You need to have time to create. So all of that needs to happen on a daily basis, consistently. Not for a week, not for a month, not for 6 months. It took me 2 years for me to see some sort of pickup. It does take time, and you need to invest it. And number 2, most tools you need for marketing to your audience have free versions. Meaning, even when you have to use platforms like, I don't know, sending emails to people who you want to reach out to directly. Let's say you have an email list and you decide that you want to start catering to these people that are your fan base, and you want to start sending them emails with discounts and freebies and stuff. Actually, platforms like MailChimp have free services up to 1,000 people, I think. So there are most of these services that big companies use have a free version. So even if you want to play like the big leagues, like the big companies, you can do that using the free versions of these services. You can find them online. All the information is there, like I said before. Last but not least, commissions. Once people start following you on social media, a lot of people are gonna be like, "Can you draw this for me? Can you draw this for that draw that for me? Can you draw my dog? Can you draw my family? I need a gift." Commissions are an awesome way to connect with your audience. They're an awesome way to build your brand. If you want to do personalized artwork, I think that commissions are still a huge part of my business. It was actually what I started selling first. So definitely more than enough reasons for you guys to get going on your art business. I am going to be going into depth with all of these reasons and all of this information as my videos come, but just so that you guys have an idea of what the topics I'm going to be discussing in this YouTube channel are going to be. And yeah, I'm new at this. Let me know kindly in the comments below what you'd like to know, what should I change. If it was completely disastrous, I'm not afraid of constructive criticism. And yeah, I hope to see you guys here again. Click subscribe, put the bell thing down there that allows you guys to know when I post the next video, and wish me luck on this new adventure. See you guys soon.